running back and getting it, I guess. Yeah, it's a good stat, isn't it? It's been less than a month since these two high-flying teams were battling out a 5-goal thriller here at One Oak. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us here 4 hours before the scheduled kickoff time. Dave Saunders and Big 12 champion Anna Beffer with you. And Anna, good afternoon to you. If the last game is anything to go by, we should be in for a real cracker.
Good afternoon, Dave. You're exactly right. Lou City FC scoring 3 goals in just 10 minutes the last time these two teams met, but FC Tulsa bouncing back, making it a 3-2 match, ultimately dropping that game. But players are excited to have another shot against this Lou City side this afternoon. Both teams with a very free-flowing offense, expecting another thriller this afternoon.
And players to watch, and for Louisville, it's a man in form, and that's Brian Ownby.
Ownby tallying 2 goals, 3 assists, and a team-high 7 successful crosses. Since going on a tear starting June 12th, he's contributed a goal every 68 minutes that he's been on the field, playing with a lot of confidence right now. And Coach Danny Cruz saying hopefully he can continue to build on that confidence and has full faith that he will this afternoon.
And for FC Tulsa, it's the local boy in goal, Austin Wormel.
Wormel making his 3rd appearance this season. The 23-year-old rookie goalkeeper has been in great form since he started his first game against RGV. Recording his first ever clean sheet against in-state rival OKC last week, and Coach Encian praising his ability to play with both feet and keep control of the game, as well as his awareness and ability to quickly read situations. He'll have to definitely stay on his toes tonight against a side that has scored 21 goals this season.
Team lineups and your first half call coming up after the break. It's FC Tulsa versus Louisville FC from One Oak Field.
Summertime is back at Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, and we have the perfect getaway for you. Our spacious resort pool, poolside bar, and cabanas are the perfect place to relax and unwind or join in the fun. Plus, great food, live entertainment, and world-class casino games are just steps away. Pool passes and cabana rentals are available now, or enjoy free with your hotel stay. Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, your place for summer fun.
Cryotherapy is great for athletes. It's great for muscle recovery, reduces aches and pains that they're having, help those muscles recover quicker from those intense workouts that they're going through.
These guys, they're banged up, they're working hard, they're dealing with injuries. I feel blessed that these guys are able to come in the office and, take advantage of our multiple service lines here at Tulsa Spine and Rehab.
It's rivalry time in T-Town. FC Tulsa hosts OKC Energy FC in the Black Gold Derby on July 17th. Military service members, don't miss special pricing as we say thank you on Military Appreciation Night. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets start at just $10. Or you can catch all the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase FC Tulsa season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Welcome back into One Oak Field, a very warm and sunny One Oak Field. 90 degrees on kickoff for this matchup between FC Tulsa and Louisville City FC. You can see that they are teams in good form, and we're expecting a really good game here this afternoon. We'll take a look at the lineups as we come into this one. And for FC Tulsa, well, Suarez up top there, and it's important out of effort that he links up well with Da Costa, the man in form.
So far this season, Da Costa up for Player of the Month, as we will continue to talk about in the broadcast, but just been on a tear these last few games. Then you'll see Kwambe in that right back position, his second start of the season. We mentioned Wormel early on and how important he's been, his third appearance this season. So Dave, a lot to look forward to.
A lot to look forward to, and for Louisville, just one change. Masotso comes into the midfield at the expense of Tyler Gibson, who drops to the bench, and we know they're a free-flowing team. They score lots of goals, and it's interesting that on the bench is Cameron Lancaster, who scored a brace here in the 3-2 win they had. So a lot expected of Kyle Gregg up top.
Definitely, as well as we mentioned Ownby in the opening start of our show and how impactful he's been the last few games. And then take a look at Gomez on that left side, number 42, the youngster who's just been outstanding all season. So a lot of threatening players for this Louisville City FC side.
Let's have a look at the injury report before we get underway. Injury report presented by Tulsa Bone and Joint, and plenty to mention there for Louisville City. Bradley Bouchois, very popular in these parts, working his way back from injury. We are just about set now for kickoff, and it is Louisville City who will get us underway in those familiar purple shirts, shorts and socks against FC Tulsa, all in white here. And here is Sawahi, one of the back three. They play a 3-5-2, do Lou City. FC Tulsa more of a 4-2-3-1. Although very interchangeable. Here's Sawahi in his own half. Corbin Bone in the midfield. Tyler Gibson dropping to the bench. And here is the goalkeeper, Chris Hubbard. Chris Hubbard, who played here in the 5-goal thriller and then was on the bench for the last 2 games, but preferred again over Siegfried between the pipes. And here, talking about goalkeepers here, Austin Wormel, and Anna, he'll be pleased to get a touch of the football and will want to get the ball in his hands early on just to settle his nerves a little bit.
Definitely. I mean, just as a young player, he seized his opportunity getting his first start against RGV a few weeks ago and has not looked back. I know he's had a lot of help from that back line in front of him, though he hasn't been tested a bunch. But NCN very pleased with when he has been able to step up and make those big-time saves. So looking forward to watching him play tonight again in his third appearance so far this season.
Yeah, Austin Wormel just conceded 1 goal down in RGV in the 2-1 success for FC Tulsa, and then followed up with 0-0 stalemate last week down at OKC. Louisville City in possession early on in this game. Long ball down the right-hand side. What better time than today to secure your 2021 FC Tulsa season tickets. Tickets start at just $8 a match for the best pro sports experience in all of Tulsa. From historic moments on the pitch to fireworks after the match, FC Tulsa's atmosphere is perfect for all ages. Head to fctulsa.com/tickets today. Here's Corrales having to turn back there. No room for him at all. He's won the throw-in, but absolutely shut out there completely, Anna, as he tried to break down the left-hand side. Such an important player for FC Tulsa is Jorge Corrales, back from international duty with Cuba. Now Gomez steals that one for Lou City. Eric Bird wins it back. Now here's Marlon Santos in some space, and he will run up against Suahi, goes round him. Santos to the byline, wins corner does he. Gomez just about keeps it in. DaCosta just gets a toe in, but Gomez, belying his years, the 17-year-old now coming away, and Kibato could be in trouble straight away here with the centre referee for pulling down Gomez there. Referee today is Matthew Corrigan, assisted by Nicholas Bolsa and Shane Kennard, and the fourth today is Brandon Query. And it's just a talking to for Kibato.
Yeah, Dave Kibato there making in my opinion, probably a strategic foul with a player like Gomez just tiptoeing in that midfield trying to start that attack, and he opts to take him down and kind of give them a chance to reset.
Here's Corbin Bone. Lesotho. Sliding challenge on the right-hand side from Sean Tosh. Ball out, right on halfway, Jorge Corrales. Down the wing looking for Suarez. Suarez is playing in the number 9 role, with DaCosta just playing in the number 10 role. Matt Sheldon on the left of the three, with Marlon Santos on the right. Eric Bird and Kibato the holding midfield players. Louisville City playing from right to left on your screens. FC Tulsa from left to right in their all-white kit. Is Hopano. And that came off the Frenchman. That will be a throw-in to Solomon Kawambe. Kawambe playing at right back, Anna. Only his second start of the season. Big afternoon for him.
Definitely, he'll for sure be excited to get in and get some minutes. But, I mean, FC Tulsa, coach Mike Insian instilling some confidence in him, getting the start today, as you mentioned, with Bradley Bourgeois out with an injury. A time for players to step up and seize their opportunities.
Now Hopano there running behind Marlon Santos, and he gets a yellow card. He can't quite believe it, and he's saying, and I guess he's got a bit of a point, he's asking why Kibato didn't get one a few minutes earlier, but I guess maybe the position of the run, Anna, going towards goal.
Right here, we'll get another look at that play. Santos going in on goal. You see him just get that clip behind. You might be right, maybe that's the positioning, but a pretty similar challenge earlier, so you can understand why Hopano might be a bit frustrated there, but a dangerous opportunity for FC Tulsa with DaCosta standing over this one, looking for that left-footed in-swinger. And we'll see if they can make something happen.
DaCosta then, looking for yet another assist. Here he is. Lining up, he'll curl this one in, left-footed, big chance here for the home side. Curls it in, flicked on and in! It is another assist for DaCosta. And FC Tulsa have the lead within 6 minutes here. It was DaCosta's free kick, curled in. FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 0.
You see Santos celebrating. FC Tulsa, a dream start for them when you compare the last time they played Lou City FC, going down 3 goals last time, but not this time, coming out strong. DaCosta playing in an excellent ball. You see DaCosta, all he needs is just a flick, a change of direction, just to throw Hubbard off. Here's another angle. Santos, just the awareness in the box, knowing where he is. All he needs to do is redirect that ball. Goal FC Tulsa.
And it is Rodrigo DaCosta with the Arvist assist. Marlon Santos gets the goal, and that is just what the home fans wanted in this earlier kickoff. The kickoff, by the way, brought forward because we're expecting some severe weather here later on, right about what would have been the kickoff. So a sensible decision made by FC Tulsa to bring this one forward. And Marlon Santos with that little flicked header. But it was, Anna, if you're an attacker, we'll come back to Anna's comments, it's cleared away. If you're an attacker, that's just the perfect ball in, isn't it?
It is, especially DaCosta. Well, let's take a moment. He's back on.
Yeah, here's a real chance now. Suarez back across goal. And good defending from Lou City, who come away with the ball.
It was, but DaCosta's ball in with just enough pace where all you need is that redirection. And Santos, with his experience, and we've talked about how threatening he is in the air with his head, he doesn't really need to apply much force, but just getting a little flick on it. Hubbard in a good position, but it's so hard to react that quickly, and that's all you need. And DaCosta, again, just showing how important he is with his 4th assist of the season so far for FC Tulsa.
Marlon Santos it is then who breaks the deadlock. And Lou City, who were 3 up in the first 10 minutes in the previous game that these two played, find themselves a goal behind. Raking ball here, bringing out Gomez. This was something that we thought FC Tulsa should be aware of, as there's an offside. We'll come back to Anna's comment in just a moment. Tulsa Remote is proud to support today's FC Tulsa game against Lou City FC. Tulsa Remote offers remote workers $10,000 to join the Tulsa community. Tell your friends and family out of state to swap their current city for Tulsa. Learn more at tulsaremote.com. Anna, that raking ball to Jonathan Gomez, you and I were talking before kickoff, that's something that I'm sure Mike Ensian will be aware of, that raking ball that comes to Gomez on this left-hand side.
Right, Lou City FC with the ability to play that diagonal ball very quickly and really stretch the field, and that's something that FC Tulsa struggled with last game against Lou City FC early on. Just Gomez finding himself open and available and just drifting in that space, making it really hard for FC Tulsa to defend. So I'm sure Ensian talked about that leading up to this game, just being aware of where they are and where he is, and knowing that at any moment Lou City FC has the ability to switch the pitch very quickly.
Marlon Santos' 3rd goal of the season, following up a goal in the 4-3 win here on June the 16th against Sporting KC2. And he got the 2nd goal in the comeback that just fell short in the 3-2 defeat against current opponents Louisville. They played on June the 19th here. 1-0. Sawahi and Suarez clashing, no foul given. Here's Sean Tosh. Sean Tosh, he's played every minute of the season so far for Lou City. Very important, anchoring the back 3. Sawahi, Charpy and Tosh formed a pretty good partnership, 3 trio back there. Here's Bone. Now, ball has found its way here to Ownby there. Ownby, I think, stunned like I was, lost for words. Everybody thought he was offside, including Ownby.
Here's another look at that opportunity. That ball slips through. It's tough to see from that angle if he was offside, but that ball gets all the way through, and he'll wish he had that one back. Tons of time, doesn't challenge Wormel, and ends up hitting that one just wide. But FC Tulsa will have to sort that out if he was, or whether he was or not offside. Ball continued to be in play, and FC Tulsa had a bit of a breakdown defensively there.
Ownby, who scored one of the 4 goals in the 4-2 victory over SKC2s on July the 2nd. been a free-flowing, scoring Louisville City team. They were here on June 19th, as we said, scored 3, followed up by a 3-all entertaining Indy 11 draw, and then followed up by 4 more goals, as I said just a few moments ago, at SKC in their last game. 10 goals in the last 3 games, unbeaten in the last 5. 15 goals scored in that unbeaten run of 5. Here's DaCosta. This one's a little bit further out from the right with his left foot in swinging. This time he goes deeper towards the far post. There's a flicked header there from Sheldon, but it's going to go all the way through. Now there's a player down, and some of the Lou City players are not happy with Santos, who's gone down there. Mr. Corrigan in amongst everybody. DaCosta with Sawahi. Santos is down. Say goodbye to pain. Tulsa Spine and Rehab helps you get moving. Tulsa Spine and Rehab, a team of specialists in one place, working together, streamlining care, delivering lasting pain relief. TulsaSpineandRehab.com, one stop to help you get moving. TulsaSpineandRehab.com.
Here's Santos getting treated. We'll get another look. Santos right at the top of your box on your screen, kind of making that run inside. Looks like he might have a run-in with Ownby. Doesn't look like anything malicious there. Might have just caught him a little funky, but good to see him up and running around. Hopefully nothing too serious. And we'll take a break and probably get waved back on by the referee here pretty quick.
Del Piccolo and DaCosta, the 2 captains there in a deep discussion, shall we say. We're underway again. Tosh. Lou City having to come from behind. Charpy involved there with Ownby. Back to Charpy here. Comes off Matt Sheldon. Throw in. Charpy quickly into Bone. Masoso. There's the ball we were talking about. Here's Gomez. Gomez slips the ball down to Hopano. Can he keep it in? Good sliding challenge coming in. Ball still in play. Bird toes the ball out to Marlon Santos. And he gets the ball up to DaCosta. Sawahi's right with DaCosta. Will chip down the line by Solomon Kawambe. Tosh will go back to Chris Hubbard. So. Bone getting the ball out to Tosh. Tosh. Another completed pass down to Charpy. Early ball into the box, away by Mo Jadama. Getting there ahead of Kyle Gregg. Good defensive play from Jadama, Anna.
It was. They continue to battle on that right side, and you saw a glimpse of Ownby's pace and that speed around Kevin Garcia to get that quick ball in across the box, but Jadama there ready to clear it away. But Lou City FC's looked pretty comfortable in possession these last few minutes, trying to break down FC Tulsa, but haven't been successful thus far.
Kawambe back in the midfield after suspension alongside Eric Bird. Throw into Jorge Corrales in the sunshine here. Thank you for joining us here locally on My 41 here in Tulsa, and also on the ESPN Plus app. Jorge Corrales down the left-hand side, 25 yards down from the halfway line. FC Tulsa looking to double their lead. Marlon Santos, 6 minutes. Flicked header from Rodrigo DaCosta's cross. Kabata goes round 2. DaCosta chipping it forward. Inside the box is Sheldon. Sheldon gets there before the keeper. Header and a goal! It's Kabato. It's a beautiful move from FC Tulsa. Matt Sheldon would not give that one up. He played a left-footed ball in, and a brave header from Kabato, his first of the season for FC Tulsa. It doubles the lead. 16 minutes gone. FC Tulsa 2, Lou City 0.
FC Tulsa with the big second goal here early on in this game. Matt Sheldon with the assist, Kibato on the end of that one. Just an unbelievable team goal from this FC Tulsa side. Starting in the midfield, the creative chip over the back line. Here's another look. That ball gets played in. Sheldon, aware that Hubbard is coming out, just needs to clip that ball in. He has runners in the box. You see Kibato waiting, holding his run a bit, just giving Sheldon the opportunity to play that ball back. Lou City FC not able to recover in time, and FC Tulsa doubling the lead here with under 17 minutes into this game.
Kembo, Kibato, and the harvest assist, Matt Sheldon. And I will say, Anna, looking at that replay, brilliantly caught by our camera crew here, two very, very brave bits of play. First of all, Sheldon with the keeper coming out at him, and then a diving header with Sean Tosh's right boot near the head of Kibato. Brave play.
It's a great point. I mean, with Hubbard coming out strong and Sheldon just really not having a ton of time to make that decision on what to do and flicking that ball out, but overall great piece of play from FC Tulsa.
Now, is there an immediate reply? Here's Ownby. Back in, headed away by Cornbay. And volleyed away by Mojadama. Still they come, Sawahi. Back to Sean Tosh. Sharpie wide on the right. Swahi back to Sean Tosh. I mentioned Sean Tosh with another completed pass, Anna. He's now gone past 700 passes. He's the highest in the USL Championship. And again, we were talking before the game about the importance of a centre-back being able to play the ball out from the back. Exactly.
I mean, that's an incredible stat, really, if you break it down, because as a defender, it's so important to link up with your midfielders to get out of the back.
Sheldon into the box. It comes to Santos. And that is a foul. Yeah, going back to Sean Tosh, I mean, that's an incredible stat, isn't it? Over 700 passes now, completed passes. You know, it's just for a centre-back. It's truly amazing.
It is, and it just shows you his awareness and his intelligence as a centre-back. When sometimes when you're under that pressure, you opt to play that ball over the top or just clear it. But he's obviously looking for those runs made from his midfield to try to build out of the back and connect passes and maintain possession. So just an excellent piece of play from him, and he's been just pivotal for them on the back line this season.
His side having to come from 2 goals down. It's incredible the way that we've had early goals in both games. As we said, Lou City, who needs reminding in these parts that they were 3-0 to the good inside the first 10 minutes. And here FC Tulsa, as a shot comes in towards Wormel, that's an easy save for him, and he'll be pleased to get his hands on the football. The local boy, Austin Wormel, the 22-year-old, who kept a clean sheet in the Black Gold Derby. His 3rd start of the season. Jadama. Raking ball from Jadama, picking out Sheldon, who's been fantastic in that left-hand side attacking for FC Tulsa in this game. DaCosta's just overhit that one, and it is out. Kibato couldn't get on the end of that one. Important now, I think, phase in the game that FC Tulsa try to maintain this lead, Anna, whilst stopping the attacking threat of Lou City.
Right, exactly. I mean, there's still a lot of time left to play in this game, but Dave, for me right now, it's the little things you're seeing from FC Tulsa. You just saw that little overlapping run from Corrales to try to create space, or that breaking ball from Jadama. Right now, they're really executing their passes, making good runs, and it'll be important for them to continue that as this game develops, because Lou City FC is not a side that you can sleep on. Especially, you saw last game, FC Tulsa coming back to make it a 3-2 game. Lou City FC definitely capable of doing the exact same thing.
And don't forget Cameron Lancaster waiting in the wings. The man who scored a brace in the last game. He's got 5 this season. Kyle Gregg is playing in the number 9 position for Danny Cruz's man this afternoon. Here's Gomez, left-footed clip towards the far post. Good header away from Corrales. And now Suarez can break here. He's only got DaCosta with him. Kibato now making some progress up the field. Picks up Marlon Santos. Now, is there a third for FC Tulsa? Santos, 2 step overs. Across goal, away by the Lou City defence. And anywhere will do just for a moment. Good break from FC Tulsa, Anna.
It was, and FC Tulsa playing really well as a unit right now. All players in on the attack. Suarez with the awareness to just wait for Santos to make that run. DaCosta breaking that diagonal run across. So really, really positive offensively. Incian has to be pleased with the start from FC Tulsa.
Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa is your place for fun and entertainment after the match. Enjoy a world-class casino experience with high-stakes tables and over 1,600 electronic games. Just 4 miles from One Oak Field, Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa. Free kick. And the referee produces a yellow card. Second one of the game, and it will be a free kick. Corrales, who got the yellow card there, protesting his innocence. So, the yellow card for each team. There's Corrales playing at left back for FC Tulsa in that familiar left back position. Here is a look at that one, and he was late on Corbin Bone, and that was deemed a yellow card worthy by the referee. Here's Santos towards the left-hand side, chested down sensibly by Suarez with Sheldon. Suarez again goes round 2, tried to go round 3. To Piccolo though, picks up the ball and then promptly gives it away. Mike Incian must be absolutely delighted with this start, but will know how quickly things can change, Anna. So he'll be, the longer it goes on at sort of 2-0, you know, he's going to be pleased, isn't he?
Right, he has to be, but I mean, I know he talked earlier this week just about the mentality of FC Tulsa and how important that is, because going down 3-0 early last time, I mean, that's mental. You have to come out ready as soon as that whistle blows, and that's what FC Tulsa has done this time. So it'll be important for them as this game continues to develop and Lou City FC, you know, chases this game a bit, that they stay mentally tough on the leading end and maintain this lead.
2-0 the lead. Goals from Marlon Santos, followed up by Cambo Kibato, his first goal of the season, a man on the season-long loan from RGV. Ball flicked off a foot there. It's going to go away for a corner. Good spot by the referee. Gomez is dangerous down the left-hand side, there's no question.
He definitely is. I mean, he has the ability to cut inside and dribble at defenders, which makes him just as difficult to defend, but his left foot and his ability to swing in really dangerous crosses. I mean, he's put in 3 or 4, if not more, just within 25 minutes of this game, creating opportunities for Lou City FC. So he's going to be one to watch.
Corbin Bone from the Lou City right with this corner. Plenty of purple shirts in and around the 6-yard box. Goes to Gomez. Gomez flat ball into the box, away by Corrales. Now Hopano can try one, but it's a good few yards over. And Austin Wormel, no save to make, and he'll be pleased with that. And Mike Henderson will be pleased that that little flurry from Lou City is over, and they defended that pretty well.
Right, they did. They kind of weathered that storm, got out of a tough situation, especially, you know, with another corner kick. But Wormel hasn't been tested a ton so far early in this game, with a few shots, but nothing too crazy. He'll be pleased about that. But the back line for FC Tulsa has done well.
Lou City, before this game, had only conceded 12 goals. They've now conceded 14. 4 of those have been scored by FC Tulsa. Here's Sheldon, who's really enjoying his role up there on the left of the 3 in the 4-2-3-1 formation.
You know, Dave, we were talking earlier before this game started. You mentioned Sheldon just kind of playing with freedom and joy in that left forward position, but Lou City FC last time they played really kind of had the edge on those wings. They were playing really offensively, forcing Santos to kind of hold back and not play as joyful and get high as much, and just kind of being, you know, concerned about having to defend. But so far, with the lead that they have, you know, they have that freedom to go forward, and they have the ability to get high, and kind of forcing Lou City FC to do what FC Tulsa had to do last time and hold back a little bit and just think about those extra runs.
Yeah, it's a good point you make, and it's interesting to me. I mean, formations, I think, in the modern game change so quickly within the game, so clever are the coaches. But certainly Chapi is now playing more as a right back and Gomez as a left back, but they're certainly pushing on as we bring in Jonathan Gomez here. up against Kawambe, goes round him, pulls it back. Obi couldn't get a shot on goal. And the other number 10, Marlon Santos, gives it away to Bone. Bone here, Hopano in some space. Hopano inside the box, onto his right foot, onto his left, goes down. Nothing, says the referee. He's waving it away. Hopano pushing at Jadama. Jadama would be best to keep out of that one. Da Costa has a little word as well. Interesting. If we get another look at that one, it's going to be a throw into Lou City. Certainly, Hopano going inside the box here, Anna.
Here's a look, bad giveaway by Santos, and Hopano trying to make something happen in the box. I don't know, Dave, I might understand the frustration there from Hopano. He tries to cut back in, gets tangled up. Doesn't look like anything super malicious, but referee opts for a no call. And Lou City FC keep possession with a throw-in on that left side.
Seen them given, seen them given, seen them not given. On today, not given by Mr. Corrigan. Ball chipped into the box, away by Solomon Kawambe. Ball loose here, Masotso Sawahi has given that one away. And certainly if you're Lou City, it's just not clicking for them, is it, attacking-wise? They haven't really got the ball into Kyle Gregg's feet, and just loose balls like that, they just a little bit off the pace at the moment.
I think you're exactly right. I mean, they're getting in good areas, and you see Gomez really threatening on that left side and playing in dangerous balls, but just nothing really coming to. Haven't been able to fully execute and challenge Rommel.
Good turn there. Brian Ownby now. Sharpie against Corrales. Sharpie, early ball, hits the back of Corrales, headed away by the captain Da Costa, who's now up to 4 assists on the season. Foul by Suarez. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. Throw in, Gomez. Hopano, who went down in the box just a few moments ago. That's an easy cross, and Austin Wormel again will be happy just to get his hands around the football and just slow things down. And so far, the back four and Austin Wormel have had a pretty good afternoon, Anna.
They have. I've been impressed with the back line. I mean, they're really putting their bodies on the line and tracking runs really well. And especially in the air, the crosses that Gomez have brought in, and even just centrally from Lou City FC, have been dealt with excellently. So FC Tulsa kind of weathering the Lou City storm, but Lou City just can't really get anything going.
Lou City, since playing here against FC Tulsa, have had a 3-3 with the Indy 11 and a 4-2 win at SKC 2s. That's both games without Lancaster. Here's Gomez inside the box. Cameron Lancaster back on the bench this afternoon. Kyle Gregg keeping his place. He did score a brace in the 4-2 win. Kabata. Anywhere will do just for a moment. And there was Eric Bird taking one in the face, picked up by Del Piccolo, and it's going to be a hydration break, sensible because it is 90 degrees here. So players will take a well-earned break, and Anna, we can talk about a drink in terms of the Cerveza beer, which FC Tulsa has been involved with.
Yeah, FC Tulsa partnering with a local brewery here, the Cabin Boys Brewery, and FC Tulsa gave fans the option to name that Cerveza, and they've had over 100 names submitted for that contest, and ultimately the 918 Cerveza beer was chosen. So they had a little happy hour on Friday, and fans got to go down and kind of hang out and celebrate the naming of that beer, and that beer is available in stadium for fans to enjoy, and just another cool thing that FC Tulsa has been doing just to partner with local businesses. Yeah, fantastic. And I think 75% of the vote went to that beer. And beer, we say always drink responsibly. Here's the FC Tulsa upcoming schedule. It's OKC Energy back in town here next Saturday, followed up with the trips to Memphis 901 and Atlanta United 2. Before moving into August, it's Indy 11 and then Birmingham Legion FC. No game, easy game, Anna, in this league, as we know. No, absolutely not. And then FC Tulsa obviously looking promising here against a tough Lou City FC side who currently sits second in this division. But as you mentioned, I mean, each game is a challenge. There's no easy opponent in this league.
The visitors will move at home to OKC Energy on the 14th, and then the 17th is Atlanta United 2 again at home, before trips to Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC and Sporting KC2s, before moving, I think I should say the 31st of July. They've got that game again at OKC Energy FC. So OKC Energy will go to the Lynn Family Stadium twice in the month of July. Lou City trailing by 2-0. We know with a club like Lou City, this is far from over, Anna, and you know, we expected goals because there's two good attacking teams, and you just feel there's more goals in this game.
Right, I mean, FC Tulsa playing, you just see the confidence that they're exuding, especially up top, just buzzing around the runs that they're making. But we've seen time and time and again how dangerous Lou City can be offensively. I mean, scoring 21 goals this season so far. So FC Tulsa cannot let their foot off the gas. Still a lot left to play in this match.
Certainly is. But the Rib Crib starting 11 doing themselves proud for FC Tulsa. Playing in all white if you are neutral tuning in to this game. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma, One Oak Field, the home side, all in white. FC Tulsa playing their rivals who are in second place in the Central Division standings, Lou City from Kentucky. The last game produced 5 goals. This one, 2 goals inside the first 18 minutes on a warm afternoon. The kickoff brought forward 4 hours because we are expecting severe weather in these parts right on what would have been kickoff. Now, there's a push from Kevin Garcia on Brian Ownby, and this, I would say, Anna, it's left of centre, but it is striking distance.
I believe it is, and that was a tough challenge by Garcia coming in. I don't know if that's fully necessary with Ownby, his back against the goal, but yeah, it looks like this will be a dangerous position. Warmel might get tested here. You see him trying to organize his back line. It'll be Bone standing over this one.
Yeah, with Del Piccolo. Del Piccolo in discussion with the referee. He is the captain. Looks like it could be Bone just directly towards goal here. Del Piccolo comes up, left-footed curler, and it just grazes the net, but it is over the top, and Austin Wormel had it covered. DaCosta just talking as captain to the young goalkeeper. But I think basically, Anna, he had this covered.
Yeah, here's another look, just trying to bend that over. But the ball's not able to dip back down in time below that bar. But Wormel was over there on that side, and so far nothing too dangerous that he's had to deal with this afternoon.
Corbin Bone, who did make the team of the week in week 3. In fact, 7 different players from Lou City have made teams of the week. The last 2 being in week 11, Brian Ownby again and Carl Gregg. Here's DaCosta wide on the left, goes back to Kevin Garcia. Garcia, the only player now to have played every single minute for FC Tulsa. Hello, Sean Tosh for Lou City. Here is from the halfway line Garcia, bringing in Corrales. Corrales round Tosh. Corrales goes for a shot with his right foot, which in the end was quite a way over the bar. But good play again from Garcia, and good play to bring in Corrales.
It was, yeah, Corrales can't get that final shot. Kind of leans back a bit, but he makes a great run up that left wing, and that's just another example of how FC Tulsa just can cause problems for defenses with wingers that will really get high and just create kind of some chaos for opponents.
Sharpie. Tosh clipping a ball up into the afternoon sun. Garcia gets a header over Ownby. Ball loose just for a moment. Jadama just with the outside of his right boot clears it away. It's going to be a throw-in for Sharpie. Danny Cruz would love a goal back for his side before half-time. Still 9 minutes to go of the 45. Ball cleared away. Bit of pressure here from Lou City. Charpy now, nearly level with the 18-yard line. Finds Ownby. Sheldon back there working really hard. Kibato here with a couple of tackles, and that's good play from Kibato. He was on the score sheet, but the unsung hero work he did there, Anna.
Right, I mean, that's kind of been, in my opinion, one of the most important pieces that FC Tulsa has been able to put together, is just defensively as a unit and cutting off those passing lanes and staying congested and really making it hard for Lou City FC to find any sort of rhythm in that final third. They've been able to get in good areas and play balls in outside the 18-yard box, but when it comes to those small spaces, Kibato is a great example. I mean, it's been really, really tough for Lou City FC to combine up top.
Goals officially timed at 6:16 in the first half. We are playing the 37th minute here. Home side FC Tulsa 2 goals to the good as Ownby comes away with the ball for Lou City. DeCosta's back there. It was a handball by Garcia, says the referee. Chance for Lou City to get going, and they do quickly. Matsoso. Bone in the midfield trying to fashion out a little bit of space here. Matsoso has to go back here to Tosh. Tosh clips the ball, which is too much. Titan Sports Complex offers a variety of sports for all ages. Whether you play basketball, football, volleyball or soccer, Titan Sports Complex has it all. Visit titansportscomplex.com/sports to register. Titan, the exclusive training, strength and conditioning partner of FC Tulsa. Corrales, right foot ball into no man's land. Tosh can just cushion it down here for Chris Hubbard. Back in goal for Lou City. Lou City have enjoyed more than 70% of the possession, but such is the game of football. They find themselves 2 goals down. Good tackle from Sawahi, got there before Suarez. Sawahi again inside the centre circle here. He's got Gomez out wide on the left. Bone brings in Charpy. Ownby. Charpy again. Good possession from Lou City. Bone to Ownby. Ownby, dangerous cross towards the back post. It's going to come all the way across to Gomez. Gomez's first touch is not the best, and it will be a goal kick. And again, for all the possession, no end product, and FC Tulsa will be pleased the way they defended that, Anna.
Right, they've been defending really well. I mean, but Lou City FC, you mentioned, I mean, over 70% possession, so they've done a great job in, you know, taking care of that ball. But as soon as they get into that 18-yard box or that final third, they just can't make those, you know, those connections. The penetrating runs are lacking, and the combination play in a dangerous space just hasn't been able to come to fruition yet for the away side. Corrales was in there with a strong challenge, deemed fair by the referee, away by Garcia. Charpy does well, gets it to Masoso, but he can't get the ball to Gomez. Now on the break, here's the Brazilian Marlon Santos here. Santos has got an easy ball here. It should be a tap. Oh, what a great save. And then there's a header from DaCosta. The ball broke from the shot from Suarez. And FC Tulsa are doing what Lou City did to them a few weeks ago. DaCosta with his 6th of the season. It is FC Tulsa 3, Lou City 0. FC Tulsa, unbelievable from the home side. Catches Lou City FC on the break, back the other way in transition. Santos does a great job. Here's another look at that replay. Finds Suarez on that left side. You think it's going to be a tap in, but DaCosta, the awareness to watch that ball all the way in and get that header off of Hubbard's deflection and find the back of the net for FC Tulsa. You said it, Dave. I mean, Lou City FC doing what FC Tulsa is doing tonight to them a few weeks ago. Revenge for FC Tulsa so far here in the first half.
DaCosta's 6th of the season He broke his duck on May the 1st in the 2-0 win against Sporting KC2s. He scored again in the 4-3 win against the same opposition. Scored the first in the comeback, attempted comeback for Louisville on June the 19th before netting both goals in the RGV 2-1 win. Scores again today, 3-0. 3.5 minutes to go to half-time, and Mike Ensign, Anna, will be delighted, but he will be more delighted now if he can get his men into the locker room without conceding a goal here. Ball flicked on here, but it's loose. Nothing for Kyle Gregg there. Now Santos is on fire here, the man from Rio de Janeiro. Again, he's running at Suahi, brings in Da Costa. Da Costa tried to return the favour, but good defending in the end from Gomez. Mazzozo foils the danger.
But Dave, you saw another glimpse of where FC Tulsa has found their success so far in this first half. I mean, Lou City FC with a ton of possession, but man, when FC Tulsa catches them on the break and in transition, they're attacking as a unit, getting numbers in that final third very quickly and capitalizing on those opportunities. Clearly, with 3 goals from very similar situations, it's just been an impressive start for the home side.
FC Tulsa up to 20 goals on the season. Every single one of those 20 scored inside the 18-yard box. He did score 3 on the opening day of the season in a 3-1 win against OKC Energy. They scored 4 against Sporting KC2 as Austin Wormel comes out to foil some more danger. This is the second time this season they've scored 3 goals. And Austin Wormel will be delighted that he's not really had a save to make against such an attacking team as Lou City. That was a foul. Garcia with another foul there on Gregg. And Lou City, obviously we're going to expect them to respond. They've had lots of possession, but they're just not finding Kyle Gregg, are they, at the moment?
No, they're not. I mean, it's kind of been the same story all afternoon as far as just their execution. They've looked really, really strong in possession, comfortable on that back line and just, you know, combining in the midfield. But once they cross over into that final third.
As the ball goes into the box, it's headed away by Kawambe, who's back there.
But I mean, that's a great example of it. FC Tulsa just making it hard for them to find that final pass. And then when Lou City FC presses so high, here's an example of how they've been able to break back the other way.
Da Costa back, and the ball is loose inside the box. Da Costa really did well, and he was onside. He drove down the left-hand side, and Santos was coming in. And Suarez it is who smacks the turf. And they are looking so dangerous on the breaker at the home side, Anna.
They are. They just continue to build on those first 3 goals and that confidence continuing to grow. Another great example of how FC Tulsa has been just successful on the break, and Lou City FC trying to respond here with just a minute or so left in this first half.
And all of this without the El Salvador international, Joaquin Rivas. Rivas, who is playing in the CONCACAF Cup, and he'll be playing a trade tomorrow night, 9:30 local time, against Guatemala. A few scheduled changes there. We thought he'd be playing at 4 o'clock this afternoon, but things have changed around for El Salvador. 4th official. Mr. Query holds up the board, and we will have a minimum of 3 minutes of Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Here's Ownby's ball into the ball, all across goal, and Kyle Gregg gets the goal. You cannot keep this Lou City side down for long. Kyle Gregg scores yet another goal this season for Lou City, and it is just before half-time. FC Tulsa 3, Lou City 1.
Here's another look. Lou City FC kind of putting a sting in FC Tulsa's party. A great ball played across. The run-in by Kyle Gregg, and Wormel not able to stop that one, and Lou City FC responding before halftime with a goal to cut their deficit to 3-1.
Kyle Gregg did score a goal against San Diego Loyal in an out-of-division game in a 2-1 win. And here they come again. Is there a second one before half-time? Here's Gomez. No, he's driven it into the side netting. And then Gregg scored a brace in the 4-2 win against SKC 2. Tulsa Tech gives you the skills to get paid. Trust the local leader in career training for more than 5 decades. Make your own path to the career of your dreams. Apply today at tulsatech.edu. Playing 3 minutes of the Tulsa Tech added time here. 3-1 the score. Is there one more opportunity here for the home side?
And Dave, we talked earlier in the broadcast on how we knew this game was going to be a thriller, a lot of goals expected to be scored, and with the caliber of side that Lou City FC is, it was going to be hard to make it through this game without them finding some success offensively, and they were able to do that here right before the end of the first half, making this game a bit more interesting as we head into halftime.
DaCosta, low ball driven in, ball loose, offside, says the assistant on the far side, and that's the first goal that FC Tulsa have conceded, the third goal that FC Tulsa have conceded in stoppage time at the end of the first half. And it will give Danny Cruz and his men just a little bit of hope here as they go into half time. We know that they're capable of scoring goals. We know FC Tulsa are as well. So hold on to your seats and hold on to your hats. This is going to be some second half, Anna. We're expecting, we said, more goals, and these two sides are really great attacking sides on display.
It is. I mean, it sounds cliche, but that goal is a game changer for Lou City FC. Just finding that confidence. They've been knocking on the door early on, really all first half, and not really able to connect anything offensively, but they kind of broke through at the end. Great ball in from Ownby and Gregg on the end of that one. And that just gives them that bit of confidence heading into the second half. So it'll be important that FC Tulsa kind of pushes back on that.
And it just shows you, doesn't it, that Kyle Gregg has not really had many kicks at the football, and there he is. He has one shot on target and he scores. That's the goal scorer for you.
Exactly. I mean, it just takes one moment, and big players make the most of those moments.
Wow, what a fantastic first half this has been for FC Tulsa. But if you're a Louisville City FC fan tuning into this, you now have hope, because Kyle Gregg has just got a goal back there to reduce the deficit to 2. FC Tulsa 3, Louisville City FC 1. Possession dominated by Louisville City.
Right, Louisville City looking very comfortable in possession, but FC Tulsa finding success on the break and transition, scoring those 3 goals off the break, but Louisville City FC responding. It'll be a very interesting second half.
Certainly will, Annabeth. We will come back with the Williams halftime report right after this. Halftime here from One Oak Field. FC Tulsa 3, Louisville City FC 1.
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
This is a city that is being run like a startup.
I think it's a remote mecca that's in the ground stages.
Everything that I do for fun in DC, I was also able to do here, but it was way more accessible. I got here and was fully impressed.
The city is genuinely welcoming of new people and new ideas.
We have to start realizing there's other places to live besides just the East Coast and West Coast.
Trust the local experts in career training. For more than 50 years, Tulsa Tech has been in your neighborhood. From high schools to our 6 campuses, we're ready to train you for the career of your dreams. Get the industry credentials to get paid with our hands-on training in everything from aerospace and automotive to health science and IT. Make this next year the best ever. And see how Tulsa Tech can help make your own path by calling 918-828-5000 or logging on to tulsatech.edu today.
Hey everyone, this is Oscar Jimenez from Louisville City FC.
Hi, my name is Carl Howard. I
I currently play for the Indy 11.
What's up, everybody? It's Connor Sparrow with the Miami SC.
Josue Soto checking in here. Austin Bold FC.
Hello guys, this is Luis Herrera from El Paso Locomotive. Just wanted to share with you guys my favorite soccer moment, and that will be the day I made my professional debut for El Paso, which is my hometown.
Anderson swings it in. Barry making the run, gets a deflection. He puts it in. Colorado Springs has its lead. And the save from Cardoni. It's there, and Cardoni with a huge save. Beautiful ball through, and that's in. Brilliant.
Be a part of FC Tulsa's jersey this year is mind-blowing. For this to start in my home, in the bedroom, just on my computer, to see it now, is a dream come true. I'm really glad with the partnership with FC Tulsa to really help be able to bring not just my brand, but put Tulsa and Black entrepreneurship and Black history really in the forefront. So my background's in graphic design, so I started taking the stores that were on the original Greenwood and recreating those logos to help tell some of the history. So it's important for everybody to understand that Greenwood is not just Black history, it's American history. So with this platform, I hope that everybody can understand what Greenwood represented, why it happened, and learn from it so that doesn't happen again, and we can all be better together. James Baldwin has a quote that says, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." So my hope is that this small patch can do a little bit of us facing what happened and moving forward from it.
While you're busy searching for ways to step out, this great state of ours is worth checking out. Oklahoma's right here. Make time. Take a look. For play and adventure, we wrote the book. If you're looking to travel, take a look at our state. We've got fun and great food. Come fill your plate. Your stories are here, just waiting, don't you know? Come travel Oklahoma. Okay, here we go.
This is a city that is being run like a startup.
I think it's a remote mecca that's in the ground stages.
Everything that I do for fun in DC, I was also able to do here, but it was way more accessible. I got here and was fully impressed.
The city is genuinely welcoming of new people and new ideas.
We have to start realizing there's other places to live besides just the East Coast and West Coast.
It's rivalry time in T-Town. FC Tulsa hosts OKC Energy FC in the Black Gold Derby on July 17th. Military service members, don't miss special pricing as we say thank you on Military Appreciation Night. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets start at just $10. Or you can catch all the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase FC Tulsa season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
4 goals scored in the first half, 3 of them to FC Tulsa, 1 just before half-time from the visitors Lou City, giving us that half-time score of 3. Welcome in to the Williams half-time report. There is downtown Tulsa here at One Oak Field. And Anna, look at the possession stats. I want to start with that. 73.4% of the possession, but they still find themselves visitors 3-1 behind.
Right, I mean, if you saw those stats and didn't see the goals scored, you think this game would be a lot different than it is now, but FC Tulsa taking advantage of when they do have the ball on the break, getting a free kick early on, and then 2 goals quickly in transition. And Lou City FC maintaining possession, clearly finding good areas, but hadn't really been able to execute in the final third until late in that first half. Ownby with the ball across the face of goal, and Greg putting Louisville City FC on the board to cut the deficit to 3-1.
Tell me about the 2 locker rooms right now with that late goal from Lou City. First of all, Lou City will be absolutely delighted they've got that goal back.
Right, I mean, it sounds cliche, but that's a game changer for Louisville City FC. They find that hope and that confidence, and now it's going to be important for FC Tulsa to not let those floodgates open. Clearly, Louisville City FC taking care of the ball from a possession standpoint, so it'll be important for FC Tulsa to do the same. Well,
let's take a look at the first half highlights. Lots to get through here because here's the first goal, DaCosta.
Yeah, DaCosta, great in-swinger ball, enough pace to where all Santos has to do is just deflect that ball and catch Hubbard off his line a bit. And FC Tulsa starting off really strong in this game, and DaCosta just playing in excellent form for FC Tulsa.
But back came Brian Ownby here. I thought, like me, I thought he was offside, but he smacked his head there. He knows that was an opportunity, but back came FC Tulsa.
Right, the cheeky ball over the top, and Sheldon, just a brave challenge against Hubbard to play that ball across, and Kabato, you see him there carrying his run, holding his run back a bit, and a brave header inside the box to put that one away for FC Tulsa to double their lead at that point.
Yeah, we said that was brave from Kabato because Sean Tosh was back there. They still came, and this one, good save from the keeper, but there is the man from Rio de Janeiro, Rodrigo DaCosta, heads in. This man is on fire.
He definitely is. FC Tulsa's front 3 just doing for the side, but then again, Ownby here playing a great ball in, and Kyle Gregg putting one away for Louisville City FC late in that first half to get one back. And Dave, we're going to have an exciting second half on our hands as Louisville City FC tries to catch FC Tulsa.
Anna Beffy, you're absolutely right. Don't go away, folks. This is going to be a fantastic second half. That was the Williams halftime report. We'll be back after the break here with the score: FC Tulsa 3, Louisville City FC 1.
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Summertime is back at Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, and we have the perfect getaway for you. Our spacious resort pool, poolside bar, and cabanas are the perfect place to relax and unwind or join in the fun. Plus, great food, live entertainment, and world-class casino games are just steps away. Pool passes and cabana rentals are available now, or enjoy free with your hotel stay. Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, your place for summer fun.
It's rivalry time in T-Town. FC Tulsa hosts OKC Energy FC in the Black Gold Derby on July 17th. Military service members, don't miss special pricing as we say thank you on Military Appreciation Night. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets start at just $10. Or you can catch all the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase FC Tulsa season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Welcome back into One Oak Field. There's the score, FC Tulsa 3, Lou City 1. Annabeth, up at half-time, FC Tulsa this season 4-0-0, but yet nothing for winning at half-time.
Right, no, exactly. The score does not end now. FC Tulsa still with a lot of work in the second half against a tough Lou City FC side who got one back at the end of the first half and is making this game a bit more interesting, and it'll be important for FC Tulsa to stay mentally tough and just switched on and work to close out this game. Because, Dave, I mean, we talked about the possession that Lou City FC has had and their success in maintaining the ball, but not so much on the scoring side until late in that first half.
Mike Ensian's words in the locker room, obviously they have to look past that late goal that Lou City scored. It surely would have been delighted with the way that they approached the game from the whistle.
Right, I mean, he has to be pleased with the start, especially with, you know, earlier in the season they hadn't had as much success early on, not really coming out and setting the tone in some of these matches, but tonight they definitely have against Lou City FC. But I think it's going to be extremely important in this second half that FC Tulsa take care of that ball and maintain more possession, because if Lou City FC gets into a rhythm offensively with the amount of possession that they've had so far, it could get very, very dangerous if Lou City FC scores that next goal.
FC Tulsa have had 2 wins at home here at One Oak Field against Sporting KC2s, 2-0 and 4-3. Louisville, who came here and spoiled somewhat of the home party by going to a 3-goal lead inside the first 10 minutes. FC Tulsa coming back, but losing by 3-2. A couple of substitutions for Lou City. We thought they might make some changes, and Tyler Gibson, who started the game here a few weeks ago, has come into the central midfield at the expense of Napo Masotso, and also Cameron Lancaster has come in, and we know what he's all about. So the Englishman in up top with Kyle Gregg. So certainly, Anna, that is a very potent strike force now with Cameron Lancaster and Kyle Gregg. And Niall McCabe, the Irishman there as well, is in. So 3 substitutions made by Danny Cruz as he looks to change things around here. Is Bone. Ownby up against Scarais. Ownby, first up ball into the box, and there's a header behind for a corner by Jidama, and already Lou City on the attack here.
These first 5 minutes are really crucial. FC Tulsa cannot concede in these first 5 minutes, or the momentum of this game could shift very quickly.
Corner to Lou City. McCabe, who tried to score directly from this very corner flag, goes towards goal, and there's a punch away by Austin Wormel, who was up to the task there. Here's Bone. No, McCabe has come in for Antoine Hoppeneau, a Frenchman who got a yellow card, is off. Now here's Marlon Santos, driving down the right-hand side, hits the legs of the young defender Gomez. Good reply from FC Tulsa. Santos, who once more got the first goal, the flicked header from Da Costa's free kick on 6 minutes, followed up by Gibato's 16th minute to put FC Tulsa 2 to the good, and then 40 minutes it was Da Costa heading in the third for Kyle Gregg, giving Lou City some hope. 3-1, the half-time score. We're in the second half here. And here's Kawambe. I'm going to go back to Mo Jadama here. Kevin Garcia. Back to Austin Wormel. Wormel, who attended Bishop Kelly High School here in Tulsa before going to Rogers State here in Oklahoma. Here's Matt Sheldon up against Charpy. Goes back here to Corrales. Corrales, good ball to DaCosta, who just tried to get round Tosh, but Tosh was up to the task. Clears the ball away. Ball loose again. Kembo Kabato, who got his first of the season in an FC Tulsa shirt, with a brave header. He goes down. McCabe wants to throw in. McCabe gets to throw in. No foul on Kabato.
Warmel already a little busier here in the first few minutes of this second half. He showed well in that corner kick and comes out strong there to collect that one. But you can tell Lou City FC putting on some pressure.
Del Piccolo has gone back into the central midfield, just dropping a little bit deeper than he was in the first half, allowing Noel McCabe and Corbin Bone a little bit more space. Sawahi goes back here to Chris Hubbard. Hubbard clears right-footed towards the right-hand side. Underneath this one is Corrales. Gets a firm header forward, and that'll bounce nicely into the path of Dario Suarez here. Suarez wearing 92, going back to Sheldon. Sheldon to DaCosta. DaCosta to Kabato. Kabato to Bird. And Bird will bring in Marlon Santos on the right-hand side. McCabe with Santos. Santos goes round one. McCabe's gone down. And Gomez comes away with the ball, and nobody gets the call. Cameron Lancaster. Back to McCabe. Now here's Sharpie. Sharpie finds Greg. Greg had his shirt pulled by Garcia. Play on. Gomez drives the ball across goal into the grateful arms of Austin Wormel. This is an end-to-end game, Anna.
It is. I mean, Lou City FC responding really well in these first few minutes of the second half, and that turn by Greg out to Gomez. We've talked about how threatening Gomez can be on that left side, but Wormel with the safe save here keeps Lou City FC from scoring another goal.
Certainly possession we talked about in the Williams halftime report, and it's more of the same. Lou City very content and happy to knock the ball around. Sawahi goes out. Hey, FC Tulsa fans, visit any of the 7 Tulsa Panera Bread locations for our creamy mac and cheese or the classic bacon turkey bravo. Try the new Chipotle chicken and bacon flatbread pizza, or everyone's seasonal favorite, the strawberry poppy seed salad. These and other favorites are sure to have you cheering. Order online at panerabread.com for pickup or delivery right to you. Your favorites only at Panera. Injury here. So Cameron Lancaster, the Englishman, born in Camden, London, played for Stevenage, Dagenham and Tottenham, actually was in a youth team with Harry Kane. And Harry Kane, as you know, the Tottenham striker and very much the man in form for England at the moment. And Cameron Lancaster, you know, they went their different ways, but a pretty nice stat for Cameron Lancaster to have trained with Harry Kane. And of course he'll be supporting, and I've got to get it into the broadcast somewhere, Annabetha, England in their first final since 1966 against Italy. And I've got to be careful because I've got some very good Italian friends here in Tulsa. It should be a fantastic afternoon.
I have to say, for those listening, just the excitement around this weekend for soccer. You have a lot of going on around the USL, but then the Euros have been exceptionally exciting, and then I know Dave has been waiting a long time for this one, and it'll be an exciting match tomorrow, England against Italy.
Yeah, it's, I can tell you I was in short trousers the last time England were in a final, and I can't remember it. It was that long ago. It's been that long. So it should be fantastic. Wish both teams all the best, and of course, being an Englishman, a proud Englishman like Cameron Lancaster, we're hoping for an England win in the Euro 2020. Now, Jerome Kiesewetter has come in. Real opportunity for Kiesewetter here. He's had to bide his time, Anna.
Right, I mean, he comes in as a key signing for FC Tulsa this season, but hasn't really been able to find his footing and get into any kind of rhythm. Had to work his way back into the lineup, and he's getting a great opportunity here with a lot of game left to play. He's really a true number 9, kind of drifts in that top spot, looks for those runs in behind defenders, kind of drifting off that shoulder. So it'll be interesting to see Mike Insian with that substitution to maybe just create a different type of look offensively for FC Tulsa.
So Jerome Kiesewetter then. Yeah, Santos has come out of the fray. What a great game he's had. I'm sure that Lou City will be glad to see the back of him, really. But real chance, as we said, for Jerome Kiesewetter, who's on the ball here. Plays a good ball here to Suarez. He's had to move to the left-hand side now. Kiesewetter driving towards goal. Here's Da Costa. Now Suarez has stayed down. Here's Ownby. And back to Charpy. Lou City will not put the ball out here. Suarez is up. He's okay. I think he took a bit of a kick to the stomach area. Del Piccolo brings in Sawahi. So what it's meant in terms of formation, Anna, pretty much as you heard, Kiesewetter goes up as the number 9. It just means that Suarez moves to the left and Sheldon to the right of the 3.
Right, and I mean, that's something that this FC Tulsa has been able to capitalize on this season, is just the flexibility of those front 4.
As Jadama concedes the corner. Good play from Ownby. He's a very, very dangerous, energetic, quick player, isn't he, Brian Ownby?
He is. I mean, there have been instances in the first half and into the second half that we've seen where just that quick change of pace makes it really difficult to defend, and even if he can't get that ball across, he's creating opportunities for Lou City FC, even in corners and dead balls.
From the right, Jonathan Gomez to the back post. There's a free header for Cameron Lancaster there, who by his own standards, I think, if he had that one again, he'd want to hit the target there, Anna. Just a stooping header, and he puts it wide. No save for Wormel to make.
Right, I agree. He's definitely going to want that one back. Ball gets all the way to the other side, wide open, and FC Tulsa, a little lackadaisical in their defense there, leaving someone open on that backside. Fortunate to get out of there without a shot on frame.
Garcia clears it away. Tosh is there. Was it a handball? Charpy with Jerome Kiesewetter. Mojadama gets a good header in. Now ball is loose in the midfield here. Del Piccolo. Cut out by Kiwombe. Da Costa running for all his life there. But good play from the reliable Sean Tosh. Charpy. Noah McCabe. McCabe was a substitute way back in 2015 on this very field in the 2-2 draw. And that's a foul by Kiesewetter on McCabe. It's an incredible game, that one. It was 2-2. And there was a free kick taken by Odin Quinn in the 19th minute. We'll come back to that. Here is Ownby across goal. Corrales with Lancaster, and they want a corner, and the assistant says it is a corner. And just to finish off, in the 19th minute, Aidan Quinn's 19th minute free kick made the Sports Centre top 10. And local man Brady Ballou was in the wall that day, and he said to me it was just one of those you just had to hold your hands up and say, fantastic strike. Here's the corner from Gomez, and there's a shot coming in. I say it's gone well wide of the target, and Annabeffa, that's the second time that Cameron Lancaster has drifted away to that back post, been in space, and he's not been able to hit the target.
Here's another look at that. FC Tulsa lucky to get away without conceding there. Lancaster on that back post, just not able to get the ball down. It's tough to see from that angle just how close it was. But FC Tulsa 2 times here in the last few minutes, giving up corners and allowing Lancaster to drift on that back post. So that will definitely be something that they need to take care of and limit Lou City FC from having those opportunities.
Free kick to FC Tulsa. for Price Family Properties. Downtown Tulsa is more than a dot on the map. Their buildings are the most historic and beautiful in downtown, and they continue to breathe new life into the walls within them. Having worked in downtown Tulsa for more than 30 years, the Price family is excited to invest in renewing Tulsa's position as a vibrant place to live, work and play. Free kick to Lou City. Suwahi with it. Headed away by Kiwombe. Thank you again for your company here on ESPN. Plus, as Kizaveta gets Sheldon away, but he is deemed to have been offside. And also, if you're watching here locally on My 41 Tulsa, you're very welcome inside a very warm 90-degree One Oak Field. Kickoff brought forward to 3 p.m. because we're expecting severe weather at what would have been kickoff. Now, Kizaveta here. What's he got with him? He's going to go himself. Now he'll bring in Sheldon. Kizaveta in early on this second half. Real opportunity for the marquee signing to hold the ball up and get himself a goal. And you just feel with goal scorers, Anna, you know, you played the game yourself, you scored goals and you played with people who scored goals. You know, goal scorers, they thrive on what they do best. He won't care how he scores, he just wants a goal. Exactly, and you talked about it early on too with Kyle Gregg. I mean, players of that caliber and just have that hunger for goal. It doesn't matter how many touches they get, it just takes one. It just takes one moment or one run for them to get that opportunity and score. And definitely Kizaveta hungry to get a goal, getting some quality minutes here, wanting to kind of find his rhythm with this FC Tulsa side. Well, again, you can, I'll do another plug for England, but you know, Harry Kane, they wanted Harry Kane out of the side in the early part of the tournament because he just wasn't scoring, and now he, you know, you wouldn't leave him out. So it's goal scorers, they just love doing what they do best, and as we said, Kizaveta would just dearly love a goal in the second half. Good ball into the box, headed down by Garcia, and he collides with the post. In the end, he's okay. But he's doing what Cameron Lancaster has done, coming in at the far post, unnoticed. Right, a great run by Garcia. You mentioned it, that back post run. Here's another look at that ball played in from DaCosta. He's so dangerous with that left foot. It's unfortunate, in my opinion. Garcia would want that one back. It looks like he had an opportunity square on goal and kind of lets that one slide. But a great chance from FC Tulsa. Lou City FC lucky to not be down 4-1 right now. 3-1 the score. Don't go away, don't go anywhere. This is a great game between two sides who produced 5 goals in early June. And here they are again, 4 goals so far, all in the first half. We've played just over an hour. Here's Omby. Lunging tackle from Suarez, who will get a yellow card in a minute. But Omby's gone quickly here to Charpy. Charpy now, decent ball needed. Good ball into the box, header, goal! That is a brilliant goal from Cameron Lancaster. You cannot keep this man down. He's come on as a second half substitute. The assist from Charpy, and all of a sudden this game has changed around because Cameron Lancaster has scored his 6th of the season. It's now FC Tulsa 3, Lou City 2. We knew Lou City FC was the caliber of team that could do this. An excellent ball in from Charpy, just driven so well. All Lancaster really has to do is deflect that back the other way, and he does just that. Comes on as a sub, makes his mark, and Cameron Lancaster in the 60th minute puts Lou City FC just 1 goal within FC Tulsa. Well, credit the coach, Danny Cruz. Very boldly made 3 substitutions at half time, bringing on McCabe and Lancaster. And 3-2 the score, game on. This is how it finished in the other game. Man down. Arvis Bank is a proud sponsor of FC Tulsa. Use your Arvis Flex Rewards personal credit card on eligible ticket, concession and merchandise purchases to earn 3 times rewards now through the end of the 2021 season. Visit arvis.com/FC Tulsa Rewards for details. And Dave, here I think we'll get another look at that goal. Charpy whipping in such a good ball. Lancaster has to get up and over that ball to get it away from Wormel. But I want to talk about, I mean, his positioning
just a few minutes earlier, he was drifting on that back post on corner kicks, really finding space away from those defenders and just creating those opportunities for himself. And he does a great job making that run in the box, redirecting that ball back with power and authority past Warmel to put Lou City FC very close to catching FC Tulsa, and we'll see a substitution here.
Lebo Maloto is coming in for FC Tulsa. And unfortunately, it's Jorge Corrales who's got to come out. Maloto coming in, having just a few minutes this season. He's been out injured. In fact, he's only played 16 minutes, and that was last week in the 0-0 stalemate, so he comes in. And Matt Sheldon, versatile as he is, Annabeth, goes to left back.
Yeah, we've talked about how important Matt Sheldon is for this side. No matter where he's put in this lineup, he gives 110% end to end. Just his fitness and the ability for him to cover so much ground. Mike Incy and opts to put him back on defense, try to stop the bleeding for FC Tulsa and not concede another goal.
Really good game of football, this one. 5 goals again between these two. Now, how's it going to finish? Certainly possession very much in favour of Lou City. Now, there's a player gone down there, and Mr. Corrigan is going to produce another yellow card, and this time it's for Dario Suarez. So the Rib Crib 11 then, FC Tulsa with Austin Wormel in goal, Matt Sheldon at left back, Kevin Garcia, Moja Dama and Solomon Kwambe, the back 4, Eric Bird, Lebo Maloto and Kembo Kabato in the midfield, and up top Jerome Quisavera, Dario Suarez and Rodrigo de Costa. There's Suarez, latest man to go into the book. 3-2 the score. Here's a look at the Dario Suarez foul.
Yeah, Suarez coming in, just comes in late. You see Gomez trying to go around on that left side, and Suarez with a bit of a nudge, just unnecessary. Referee opts for the yellow card. And that's going to be important too as this game develops. Both sides just keep their head and stay focused. We've had a pretty intense match, and as the game develops, obviously a close game and anything can happen.
Kwambe. Good ball to Quisavera, who's broke on the line here. Quisavera now bearing down on goal. Could have a shot. Does have a shot. Brilliant save from the keeper. And Charpy heads it away. Jerome Quisavera went himself. Struck the shot really well. Fantastic save from Chris Hubbard.
Quisavera with the electric strike, but I mean, I want to go back. Kwambe, just the awareness of that ball. He's going the opposite way. Sees Quisavera floating in diagonally, kind of drifting behind that back line. Quisavera stays onside, able to get a shot off, but excellent save by Hubbard to deny FC Tulsa.
And just to, we've said before, we'll say it again, Mike Ensign talks about Quisavera as we take a look here, and he broke the line before we got to that point. He broke the line, and Mike Ensign said occasionally he's going to be offside because his runs are so intelligent. He's thinking ahead, and he really broke behind the defence there well.
Right, he did, and he got a hold of that one, and he made that look easy, Chris Hubbard, but he had to come up with a strong arm to block that one, and he does a great job for Lou City FC to keep the score 3-2.
3-2 it is. We've got a player down there. There's Maloto in shot. He's coming back from injury. It's Kwambe who gets to his feet, but Maloto's only been able to play 16 minutes, the South African 31-year-old. No popular player in these parts. It was good to see him back on the field down at Taft Stadium. Kwambe will have to wait to be waved back onto the field. What a game this is, as FC Tulsa now retreat, hanging on just a little bit to this 3-2 lead. Next goal really important. We said that a few weeks ago, didn't we, when FC Tulsa were coming back from 3-0. They got it back to 3-2. We said the next goal was important, and it never came. It finished 3-2 to Lou City, who currently sit in second place having played 10 games on 20 points in the Central Division standings. Here's Maloto, clever play from him, using all his experience, brings in Kibato, who scored the first goal way back in the 6th minute, just loses control there. FC Tulsa, having played 10 games on 16 points, desperate to go within a point of their rivals here. Omby working himself out of a tight space there. Charpie provided the assist for the latest goal to Cameron Lancaster. That looked out, play on. Now the ball's out and it's going to be a Lou City ball. Lancaster to McCabe to Omby. Omby to Bone. So they keep possession so well, do Danny Cruz's men. Sawahi, Gomez on the left-hand side. Sawahi is really playing as one of the 3 centre-backs. Continues to attack. Here's Bone. Charpie, you've got to admire the way they keep the ball, Lou City, Anna.
I totally agree. I mean, they've been patient in their approach, waiting for their opportunity, not forcing those passes, very comfortable in possession, even if that's in the back line, just shifting and trying to find those chances. But FC Tulsa looking to do the same here and take care of the ball a bit more, as Lou City FC has definitely dominated in possession this match.
Well, I was going to say, you know, you've got to admire the home side, Mike Ensig's men, for the opportunities they've taken. They may have been starved of possession, but they certainly have used their attacking prowess extremely well. As we see a substitution, we're going to see Tyler Gibson come into the midfield for Del Piccolo. Piccolo, the captain, takes a well-earned break. And on comes Tyler Gibson, who's impressed me with his performances lately in the midfield. Del Piccolo, who did get Player of the Week in week 1. As I said in the first half, one of 7 different players on the Lou City staff that have got into the Team of the Week. Of course, we should say congratulations to DaCosta and Eric Bird, who got into the Team of the Week for week 11 as well. Here's Garcia. Kibato has to go back to Garcia. Garcia's right-footed ball brings in Solomon Kawambe, the Nigerian. Lebo Maloto looks to go far post to bring in Kibato. That's just overhit, be harmlessly away for a goal kick.
You saw right there Maloto trying to find that back post, but Kiesewetter making a hand motion. He wants it to his feet. His true kind of position and what he's comfortable with is when he's checking in with his back to goal, playing the ball to his feet, or those drifting runs, Dave, that you were mentioning earlier, that he's so good at. So FC Tulsa making a few substitutions, but still trying to find that rhythm up top, just figure out what works best for them offensively.
Here is Tyler Gibson, the 30-year-old from Knoxville, Tennessee. Charpie. Sawahi brings in Gomez. Gomez brings in Lancaster, but Mojadama was too good for Lancaster there. Good turn from DaCosta, the captain. Brings in Kibato, who's playing more predominantly now on the left-hand side. Here is Kibato driving at the defence. Kiesewetter is out wide on the left, onside. Matt Sheldon up from left back. Sheldon, we know, very versatile. Eric Bird, who's had a quiet but efficient afternoon for FC Tulsa.
FC Tulsa looking better in possession these last few minutes, not forcing it. You've seen them go from side to side and back around their back line just to try to find those opportunities and those passes in the midfield. You see DaCosta trying to make runs, Kiesewetter as well. But this is a better look from FC Tulsa, not forcing it, just taking care of the ball and waiting for those opportunities.
Long ball from Wormel, headed away by Charpie, flicked on by Omby. Ball ends up at the feet of Kibato. Now Matt Sheldon down the left-hand side in some space. Tosh having to come across. Sheldon infield here to DaCosta. DaCosta left-footed shot just over the bar. Good move from FC Tulsa. Goal kick.
Was Chris Hubbard will be relieved that that one went over the bar. DaCosta, with the form he's been in, playing with a lot of confidence right now, but not able to get that one on frame for the home side.
Mojadama heading away here to Solomon Kawambe. Suarez, Maloto. Throw in. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. Foul there by Kawambe on Gomez. Tyler Gibson brings in Sharpie. Sharpie, who came on as a sub against FC Tulsa back on June the 19th, and then has been ever present in the starting 11 as we go to a hydration break. And there's Matt Sheldon. A little bit of talking. It's like a timeout, isn't it, in basketball, where the coaches can talk to their squads. And in fact, I think Danny Cruz is saying, come on lads, get in here quickly, I want every single second I've got. Important that both coaches get the right message here, Anna, with the game really on a knife edge.
It is. I mean, you mentioned it. This gives both coaches the opportunity to kind of reset their game plan and make sure everyone's on the same page and just continue to fire their teams up with a lot left to play for. Both teams second and third in the standings of the Central Division. And FC Tulsa, it's important for them to continue offensively because Lou City FC, is, as evidenced by them coming back with 2 goals, has the ability to tie this game. So FC Tulsa looking for that next goal to just extend that lead and give them a little bit of a buffer, because Lou City FC still dominating in possession and creating opportunities.
Mike Ensian and everybody at FC Tulsa loves their teachers, Anna Beffer, and today is Teacher Appreciation Afternoon. And we have some teachers here at One Oak Field, and it's good to acknowledge these wonderful people who day in, day out just look after and teach these kids we have here in Tulsa in the elementary and high schools here. So it's good to acknowledge teachers.
Definitely. I mean, it takes a special person to be a teacher, no matter what age, elementary school, high school. I know I'm very grateful for all the teachers I've had growing up, and they play a very important role in a children's life, and so it's great that FC Tulsa is taking a moment to recognize that and recognize them this afternoon.
Were you the quiet, hard-working, studious member of the classroom, Anna Beffer? Are you allowed to tell us?
I try to be, Dave. I did my best. I did my best.
It's the voice of Anna Beffer alongside Dave Saunders here, enjoying bringing you this wonderful game of football. 3-2, as you can see. Thank you for your company here on My 41 here in Tulsa, and also on the ESPN Plus app. And we are seeing another thrilling game, as I said, and really, Anna, it's very, very difficult to call which one of the 3 results this is going to end up as.
It definitely is. I mean, if you look at possession, Lou City FC, we've talked about it all afternoon, dominating from that front, but FC Tulsa, I mean, as far as shots go, pretty equal, especially on frame. So FC Tulsa has done really well on the break, getting in good areas when they've been able to, you know, take that ball from Lou City FC. But it's going to be important as this game, you know, kind of ticks on and as we close in, if FC Tulsa can mentally close out this game and make sure that Lou City FC doesn't equalize.
FC Tulsa up to 20 goals on the season, as we said. All of those scored within the 18-yard box, and Lou City are second in team goals behind Phoenix. Phoenix on 25, Lou City now on 23 goals. These are 2 very good attacking sides that we're seeing. Here's Ownby, dangerous down the right-hand side. He's lost out to Cabato, and he pushes Cabato over. And this is a big, big 13 minutes plus the Tulsa Tech stoppage time for FC Tulsa and for Lou City.
It is. I mean, both teams playing with a sense of urgency, and both teams coming in with the expectation to win this game. I mean, FC Tulsa, after the loss earlier in the season, definitely wanting revenge this afternoon. And Lou City FC, you just mentioned it, sitting second in the Central Division standings right now, want to continue their push for the playoff spots. The top 4 in this league will advance to the playoffs, so both teams with a lot to play for.
You've got teams improving, and we said no game easy. Here's Charpy. Sean Tosh. Sawahi completes the back three. Bone and Gibson just ahead of the back three. Ball out, and that will be a throw into FC Tulsa. Fans, head to the FC Tulsa app to vote for tonight's man of the match. You can download the FC Tulsa app on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Voting closes at the final whistle. Now Leo Fowler comes in for Solomon Kawambe. Leo Fowler, 6'3", 26-year-old. Signed this season. Made his full start against Birmingham Legion in the 2-1 defeat. Former Chattanooga Red Bulls man. And it means that Matt Sheldon takes up his third position of the game, going to right back. It looks to me, Anna, Mike Ensign may have gone to a back five here to protect this lead. Gibson, Bow, Ownby, we'll keep an eye on that. Fowler is a centre-back. Garcia and Mojadam are also centre-backs. Ownby nearly gets in behind the defence, picked up by Suarez. Suarez into the feet of Kiesewette. Kiesewette goes over, pushed by Tosh. We are playing the 80th minute here at One Oak Field. And if you look down at it, Matt Sheldon will play on the right, Kibato on the left, and then three centre-backs.
Right, here's another look at that foul. Suarez trying to play out, and Kiesewette just trying to hold up that ball, but ultimately draws the foul as Tosh just comes in behind him. Referee blows his whistle, and FC Tulsa an opportunity to take a breath. But Dave, you're talking about it earlier. The shifts in formation, and Mike Ensign, I think you're right, might be trying to hold on to this lead. But it's important for FC Tulsa in that to really own that and make sure that mentally they stay switched on and still track runners and stay strong defensively and not allow Lou City FC to find anything going offensively.
Well, particularly as when you look at the stat, Anna, in the last 15 minutes of the 90, FC Tulsa have conceded 4 goals, and they've also conceded one in the stoppage time as well. So you could say 5 goals after the 75th minute, which we're in now. Really important they stay strong.
Really, really important. I mean, it's obvious here with the score the way it is. Tight match late in the game. FC Tulsa with the edge on the lead right now. But if you've been watching this game through and through, I mean, you've seen how both sides very open in the attack, but Lou City FC dominating in possession, and an opportunity here. Here's another look at that foul with Melodo. Yeah, he comes in late, obvious call by the referee with the yellow card. But those are the types of scenarios too, Dave, that you have to be smart late in these games. You can't give up those fouls and create chances off of dead balls and free kicks. Just do everything you can in your power to get the ball out and not concede.
And they don't want to concede now. The home side, Lou City, would give everything for a goal here. Matt Corrigan, the referee, has done a good job. It's been a competitive game. There's been a few yellow cards handed out. McKay has overhit that one. It's going to go harmlessly away. Escape your everyday and experience an unforgettable stay in our newly expanded Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa. Make a splash in our Grand Resort pool or chill in a cozy private cabana. With pool parties and fun all summer long, just 4 miles from One Oak Field, Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa. You're looking at the latest substitute there. Akil Watts has come in for Alexis Sawahi. Here's Charpy. Long ball. Jadama will win that one. Gibson heads it forward. Here's Charpy again, heading it forward. Garcia gets a good header in there. Keel Watts. 7.5 minutes to go of the 90. Tosh. Charpy brings in Watts. Watts crosses the halfway line. Brings in Niall McCabe. Cameron Lancaster got a bit of a kick onto the back of his leg there. Free kick and a real chance here to get the likes of Tosh up from the back out of effort. More defending for FC Tulsa.
Right, and again, I mean, I completely understand a lot of pressure from Lou City FC trying to deny them chances going forward, but have to be smarter and not give up those fouls, because they definitely have the capability to capitalize on these opportunities with players like Lancaster on top of the ball.
Lou City desperate for a third goal, and that one will not bring a save out of Austin Wormel. They're unbeaten in their last 5, Lou City. As I said, they've scored 15 goals, plus their 2 today. They just cannot stop scoring. FC Tulsa looking to go within a point if they can overcome second place Lou City this afternoon. 6 minutes. McCabe heads up into the afternoon sky. Suarez nearly getting past Watts there. Gomez left-footed ball, long. Jadama heads away. Bird and Bone. Bone wins that one. Fowler clears. Gomez came in quite strong on Sheldon. That will be a head injury. I don't think the referee deemed it as a foul, but if it's a head injury, Mr. Corrigan has to stop play.
Right, it happened quickly. But definitely want to make sure if it's a head injury that everything's okay. I think you're right. Definitely was not called a foul. You see the trainer just making sure it's nothing serious.
Well, Matt Sheldon doesn't often go down, does he? If he goes down, he's hurt. So, yeah, no malicious intent at all from Gomez, but he just caught the head of Sheldon. As I said, Sheldon does not go down and stay down. He is just a workman who will continue the cause for his team. Very popular player. Wonderful assist for the second goal. Excuse me, the second goal. He's thumbs up there. He wants to continue. It'd be very difficult to get him off the field, I think, Anna.
Right, I'd be surprised if he ever voluntarily wanted to come off, but happy to see him back up and nothing too serious from him.
We're underway again. And Tosh brings in Charpy. Charpy in advanced territory here. Right-footed cross into the box, headed away by Sheldon. Just got a flick on that one. Gomez will take the throw-in. Back to Watts. Watts in some space. His ball towards the 18-yard line, headed down by Ownby. Garcia tidies up. Tosh with Kiesewetter. Important that FC Tulsa get some balls late on in this game into Kiesewetter's feet, you feel, Anna, just for him to hold it up.
Exactly. It's important not to do anything crazy, not really to take any risks at this point. Just important to close out this game. And Dave, I have a story for you if we have time, but as a young player, I made a mistake early on up top and played a square ball and led to almost an equalizing goal, and I will never forget that moment. And that's something that Mike Insian definitely wants his players to be switched on to right now. Don't make those little mistakes and just stay focused and not give up this lead.
And there's what we were alluding to. That's a great turn by Tosh, wrong footing Jerome Kiesewetter, but if the balls could go into feet from the home perspective, it just helps wind down the clock, and Kiesewetter can bring other players in. Lou City continuing their impressive possession here. Lancaster here with Jadama. Jadama wins that little battle twice. Ball's gone away for a throw-in. It's a corner, I think. And McCabe, who, as I said, when he tried this before, Lancaster scored early on, second minute, direct from a corner. Lancaster, his teammate McCabe here, tried it again in that game. Here is McCabe. Ball to the back post again, and for the third time, Lancaster is free. There's McCabe. And there's Cameron Lancaster, free again at the back post. Another substitution here for Lou City. Carl Gregg's coming out. And in comes Jimmy McLaughlin.
Dave, I have to bring up that last play on the corner again. I mean, you touched on it. Lancaster wide open on the back post. Even before the ball was played, he looked to be by himself out there. Those are the little moments that FC Tulsa really has to be aware of late in the game. They've gotten lucky a few times that Lancaster hasn't been able to capitalize. But I'm a bit shocked by that, just with Lancaster having the ability to float without anyone really near him. Lou City FC, an opportunity there to capitalize, and FC Tulsa lucky to not have given up a goal.
Ownby's gone more or less as a centre forward, and McLaughlin's gone on to the right. Garcia's there inside his own box, clears. Anywhere will do for FC Tulsa. We've got a minute and a half to go now. Suarez just can't find Acosta. Suarez said he was pushed off the ball. Fans here supporting their team here in Tulsa, really desperate now to get over the line. Here's Charpy. Ownby with Garcia. Good back heel from Ownby. Here's McLaughlin inside the box, curls a shot over. No save again for Austin Wormel to make. But they are dangerous, are Lou City, especially late on in this game. Really waves upon waves of attacks, Anna.
They have been. Here's another look, a great piece of combination play. The back heel, and then McLaughlin with his left foot just trying to bend it to that back post. I don't think Wormel would have been able to get there if that was on frame. McLaughlin just over the bar, but FC Tulsa again weathering that storm and just trying to close out this game here in these last few minutes.
And to be fair to Austin Wormel, I don't think he could have got near any of the goals. The Carl Gregg close-in shot and the powerful header from Cameron Lancaster, I don't think the young goalkeeper could get anywhere near those two. Bird just about gets it to DaCosta. DaCosta goes down under the tackle from Bone. The Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Tulsa Tech gives you the skills to get paid. Trust the local leader in career training for more than 5 decades. Make your own path to the career of your dreams. Apply today at tulsatech.edu. The Tulsa Tech stoppage time, 7 minutes. That is a long time if you are an FC Tulsa fan, ahead by just a single goal in a 5-goal thriller, Anna Beffa.
Dave, I can attest, stoppage time feels like forever, especially if you're in a position that FC Tulsa is right now. So important to connect those passes, not give the ball away, defend as a unit, and just hold strong these last few minutes, as Lou City FC will definitely push in these last 7 minutes.
Well, in the modern international game, a lot of teams will go 5 at the back to try and close the game.
Seconds there, and just make sure the play is disjointed and not allow Lou City FC to find a rhythm and just continue to be confident in that final third. And it looks like we'll get another replay at that yellow card from Watts. Ball gets played in. Just trying to get that clip over, and Watts comes in. Referee makes the right call there.
DaCosta is wide on the left-hand side, brings it in field here, and he's offside, says the assistant on the far side. So about 4 minutes left in this USL Championship game here in the Central Division. Second plays third. It would stay like that, but FC Tulsa, if they can get over the line here, would be within a point of Lou City, and they would have both played 11 games. Suarez under pressure from Gomez, foul. And if you're chasing the game, that's what you don't want. Austin Wormel will come out and take this one. Crowd have stayed with it. They've had to adjust their kickoff time. If you're wondering why we're playing now instead of 7 o'clock tonight, we are expecting some severe weather. Kudos to both teams for adjusting their programs. Good header there from Tosh, who's up there now, all hands to the pump. Lou City, to be honest with you, with 2 back at the moment. Sheldon throws the ball up the right-hand side. Kiesewetter there with Watts. Kiesewetter wanted a free kick. Nothing given. Ownby's beaten in the air by Jadama. Gomez. Onto his left foot. Good ball into the box. Tosh is there, but so's Kibato. Kibato concedes the corner, Anna. And this is where FC Tulsa have to be very careful, considering the space and time that Cameron Lancaster has had on 3 occasions in this second half.
Definitely. I'm curious to see how they line up defensively for this corner. Kibato, I don't think really understood or could tell where he was, but does the safe thing, gets that ball out for a corner. But Gomez with the opportunity here.
To the far post, peeling away with Tosh.
Hubbard in the box as well to try to make something happen.
The referee says that was a free kick. Yeah, Hubbard was up there as well, the goalkeeper. 1.5 minutes to play. FC Tulsa 3, Lou City 2. Do not go away until the final whistle, because both teams are desperate for different reasons. Here, Lou City want to get a goal and who knows, go and snatch the win. FC Tulsa want to hold on to this one, having been 3-0 in the lead. It's so similar to the first game they played on Juneteenth. Louisville City went to a 3-goal lead within 10 minutes. FC Tulsa pulled it back to 3-2. That's how it finished. Free kick this time goes against Kiesewetter. McCabe wants to get this one forward. 45 seconds left of the 7 of the Tulsa Tech stoppage time being played here at One Oak Field as Garcia wins a header, and Costa has done extremely well there and plays the ball down the left-hand side. Gibson with Kiesewetter. Gibson's kept it in. Kiesevetter's stolen it. Kiesewetter has got Suarez in the midfield. McCabe does brilliantly to come back and foil the danger. 20 seconds left. Gomez, is there one last attack now for Lou City? Kibato has got to be careful, and so's Maloto. Maloto has already been booked now. There's a bit of a hug going on there. It could have been much worse than that. Bird and Ownby. Maloto's got to be careful. Free kick, last throw of the dice. Time is up. The 7 minutes have been played. McCabe knows, as does Danny Cruz, that this has to go into the danger area. Can Lou City snatch a point here at the death? In it goes towards the 18-yard line. Tosh is there, headed away. Surely that's got to be it now, as DaCosta comes away and Mr. Corrigan, the referee, blows the final whistle. It is a narrow 3-2 win. The coaches shake hands, and FC Tulsa have got over the line here as the fireworks go off. Another amazing game. 10 goals shared between these two great rivals. Eric Bird and Ownby hug. There's Mike Ensian. There's Kibato and Jadama, who've given everything for the cause. Sean Tosh, who had another fantastic game at the back. Rodrigo DaCosta, the man in real form. And FC Tulsa and Abefa get over the line by 3-2 in a thriller.
What an exciting victory for the home side. Mike Ensian has to be pleased with the response from FC Tulsa earlier in the season, going down 3-0 early, not able to claw back. But this afternoon they did. They were able to come out strong, score 3 goals, initially going up 3-0. And Lou City FC fighting back very similarly to how FC Tulsa did. But FC Tulsa does a great job to close out this game and not concede late and get the 3 points.
What is it between these two sides? I mean, they are just producing goals in whoever they play. But, you know, to have 2 3-2 games, you know, within, what, less than a month, absolutely amazing. Quality sides and a really good game, physical, well refereed. Great game.
It was a ton of talent on both sides. I mean, some of the goals scored this afternoon were real quality Both teams putting up a great performance. Ultimately, Lou City FC not able to catch FC Tulsa. But you talked about it, Dave. I mean, just a thrilling performance both times that these teams have played against each other. You see Eric Bird there. But FC Tulsa will be very pleased to get the 3 points as they come within 1 point of Lou City FC in the Central Division.
I tell you what, Annabeth, we will take a short break and then we will come back and we'll round this one up. It's been a thriller here at One Oak. We'll be back after the break. FC Tulsa 3, Lou City FC 2.
Tulsa Bone and Joint is Northeast Oklahoma's one-stop shop for orthopedic care and now features outpatient joint replacement surgeries at Union Pines Surgery Center. Dr. Jason Griffin of Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as the team physician for FC Tulsa. Since 2018, Dr. Griffin has provided his medical expertise both on the field and in the clinic to FC Tulsa players. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to be the official orthopedic care provider for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
Adventure is calling. It's just around the corner, from sunrise to sunset and border to border. There's so much in Oklahoma, from landscapes to cuisine. Stories still unfolding, spellbinding and serene. Don't keep it to yourself. Spread the joy around. Remind your friends and neighbors there's wonder to be found. So plan your next adventure and watch your memories grow. Come travel Oklahoma. Okay, here we go.
FC Tulsa with this thrilling 3-2 win go within a point of Lou City in third place in the Central Division. Both teams have played 11 games. They both have 6 wins. Lou City are just a point ahead. Welcome back into the post-game show. Let's have a look at the stats with Anna. We know about the goals. The possession, incredibly, much in favour of Lou City.
Right, I mean, Lou City FC really dominating in possession throughout the match. But take a look at the shots and shots on target. I mean, overall, pretty even. But FC Tulsa capitalizing on those opportunities more with the free kick in the first half and then 2 goals off the break. Just an all-around great performance from both sides. A thrilling match, very competitive, and ultimately FC Tulsa comes away with the win against a tough Lou City FC side.
I'll tell you what, Anna, in a game like this, there's lots of highlights to get through. Let's start them now. We'll start the highlights rolling here because there is much great play, particularly in the attacking sense. It started with Rodrigo da Costa.
Right, Rodrigo da Costa plays in a great free kick, and all Santos has to do is just redirect that ball into the back of the net to start the scoring off early.
Yeah, that was 6 minutes and 1-0. It was Marlon Santos with his 3rd of the season. Then Ownby had this strange chance here. The man in form, and he just scuffed his shot. No save for Austin Wormel to make, but back came FC Tulsa, and it wasn't long before they got their second.
No, it wasn't. A great piece of play, and Sheldon with a brave ball across the goal, and then the diving header from Kibato, his first goal of the season for FC Tulsa, and FC Tulsa doubling the lead very quickly early on in the match. And a great team goal, and you can see the excitement there as tables were turned the last time they played this team.
But they weren't finished. Suarez, good save from the keeper, and there he is. Who else? Da Costa to head in, 3-0.
Has to be Da Costa. He's just played outstanding the last few games, up for Player of the Month in the USL Championship, and you can see why. But Lou City FC responding. Here's Kyle Gregg with the ball, played by Ownby across the face of goal with authority. He puts Lou City FC back on the board.
Yeah, 3-1, and that took us into half-time. And then what about this from Cameron Lancaster, who came on as a half-time substitute, the Englishman heading in, and 3-2, and it set up a similar game to Juneteenth, didn't it? 3-2, Kieseweder here, wanting to desperately get on the board, the substitute. Strikes it well.
He does, a great hit, but Chris Hubbard's strong hand denies that opportunity. The scoreline stays the same, and he denies FC Tulsa from extending that lead to 4, but just an overall thrilling match. FC Tulsa pleased to get the win against a great team. as these two teams atop the table, second and third.
They certainly do. They've produced goals wherever they go. I think Anna and I were looking at the stats, and FC Tulsa now have 20 goals on the season, and Louisville, well, they go to 23, just 2 tucked in behind Phoenix, so 2 great attacking sides.
It is, and this game was wide open, a lot of action, clearly offensively, a lot of goals scored, and just excited that FC Tulsa will have that victory this evening. NCN has to be pleased, but a lot of games left to be played against a tough Central Division.
And a tough Central Division it is, as you say, so we're back here next week for the Black Gold Derby again. It's OKC Energy who are in town. Annabeth, thank you for your company. Thank you to Jeremy and all of our wonderful crew here. The final score for the final time here at One Oak Field, FC Tulsa 3, Lou City FC 2.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.